Welcome, everyone, to another edition of the First Family of Las Vegas' daily free winner show, brought to you by your one-stop sports betting shop, SportsMemo. Now, before Dionne and I give out our free winners and bring on today's very special guest, we have some fun stuff to talk about. First of all, we want to thank our friend Scott. You know him as Carrot Top. He's a longtime friend of ours. Him and his personal manager,
yes,
Jeff, we want to thank you for your hospitality last night. We went to go see Carrot Top, a 16-year resident and a comic icon, but a 16-year resident over at the Luxor. And I think he just signed a 5-year extension. Contract. Hysterically new show. Absolutely hysterical. All new material. Got to tell you, what he did to Adele alone had me almost changing my pants because I almost went tinkle into my laugh so hard. Great show. Guys, we got some other things Dionne wants to talk about before we bring on our very special guest.
We do. We adore you guys, and to show our appreciation, how about a 30-day D'Amico buy one, get one offer? The First Family of Vegas, Joe and Dionne D'Amico, are offering you a 30-day all-access pass for the price of just one. That's right. Every single play in every sport from both of us for the next 30 days for just $249. Hurry, because this is a limited time offer.
Hurry up right after this broadcast. Take advantage of that discount because it will pay for itself in no time. And guys, tomorrow, Friday, we close out the week with a double dose of winners for you. Two very special guests we're excited about. A pioneer in the sports betting industry, Mr. Ross Benjamin, and the doctor is making a house call. Dr. Chuck is going to be here too. So be sure to check in with us tomorrow. You're going to get a slew of free winners from some of the best cappers on the planet, and certainly some of the leaderboard fixtures over at SportsMemo. Now let's talk about today's guest. I'm excited. You excited?
I'm very excited.
All right. Let's talk about one of the greatest players to ever grace the gridiron. 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro, 2-time NFL receiving touchdown leader, 582 receptions, 8,974 receiving yards, and get this just astounds me, 84 touchdowns, one of the best receivers ever, Mr. Mark Clayton. Mark, welcome. Oh, there we go.
Thank you, guys.
How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing fine. How about you guys?
Good. I know we had some technical difficulties. I appreciate you bearing with us. Mark, before we go, I want to put you on the hot seat a little bit. Couple of questions. I know you have a limited amount of time today, so we regimented a couple of questions. I know Dionne's got a tough one to start, then I got one to follow up. Then we're going to get your thoughts on this weekend's conference championships. Dionne, take it away.
All right. I have a question for you. Last week's games, Rodgers, Allen, Brady, all gone. Are you as surprised as many of us out there?
Not at all. Not at all surprised. This is the NFL, and anything can happen in the NFL. And on any given day, and just like the playoffs, it's the new season. It starts over for everyone. So, hey, guys are putting it on the line because they know it's one and done, and it's no next week.
So, Mark, as someone who's played at that level, as professional players, obviously, what you just said, come the postseason, what you did during the regular season is behind you. But how much stock do you put in postseason experience? You got some guys that are making their first or their second appearances in the playoffs, and some guys that have been there almost every year over the last 7, 8, 9, 10 years. How much stock do you put in postseason experience?
It comes into play a little bit, but not much and stuff because, you get the experience during the regular season. So, the playoffs is the extra season, the next season. So I think everybody should be well experienced from a 17-game season to be ready for the playoffs when it starts.
There you go. Mark, I got to put you on the hot seat, something a little controversial. All I'm reading this week from the Buffalo newspapers and Buffalo players themselves is that the rules are the reason why they lost. Your thoughts on that, please.
Hey, everybody's got to play up under the same rules, so don't start making excuses when it doesn't work out for you. I can really go back to some years when I was playing. At least I would definitely went for these rules that they have in play now, because when I was playing, it was sudden death. We would be winning the game, and then the other team would tie it up right in the regulation. We would lose the coin toss. They would drive the ball down the field, kick the field goal, and never got an opportunity to step off the field. So, hey, the rules are the rules. I'll take these rules over the sudden death rules any day and any time.
There you go. Spoken from one of the best to ever play the game. I know Dionne is very curious about what you got coming on this week. Dionne, I know you have a question for Mark.
I do. So this week's games, Cincinnati, Kansas City, San Francisco, Los Angeles. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I think those games are going to be very good games. I think that everybody knows that they're one game away from going to the big dance. So everything is going to be laid on the line this weekend. The both teams or both games are very familiar with each other. They played one another in the regular season. The Rams in San Francisco, this will be their third time playing each other, so I'm sure they're very familiar with one another, being in the same division. And Cincinnati just beat Kansas City a few weeks ago with a very high scoring and explosive game. Looking forward to another one of those games this weekend also.
Mark, what's your take on rematch games? You just mentioned Cincinnati, KC just played each other a short time ago. What's your take on rematch games?
Well, hey, if you lost, then you got a chance to get revenge back. But if you won the game, then you got the confidence that you can do it again. So I think that the San Francisco Rams game, for instance, I think that the Rams have been beat the last 6 games by the San Francisco 49ers. And 4 of those 6 games, I think the Rams have been an outright favorite to win, and San Francisco has won as a dog. So that's a very interesting game to keep your eye on too as well. So I'm looking forward to 2 very exciting football games this week.
Well, I will tell you this, just like the luxury that you had, San Francisco has an Italian quarterback. So they're very lucky. I think there are 4 great teams that are deserved to be here. I'm very excited about it. I do have opinions on both, which I'll be giving out this weekend, but I want to thank you for stopping by. Any closing thoughts this week, the Super Bowl, anything you want everybody out there to know?
Enjoy the games and be safe.
Mark, if you can come back in 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, I'd love to have you. I'm putting you on the spot. We didn't talk about this, but I do want you to know that when you come back out to Vegas, dinner is on us, and we're going to hit any golf course you want. I don't know if everybody else out there knows, but Mark loves to play golf, and he's a pretty damn good athlete, as you guys know. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I didn't even know you were on the golf cart right now. Guy, any golf course you want, we'll go play. We'll have a good time. And then dinner on us. And, Mark, I want you to know, I won't even expect a handicap from you. You are a professional athlete, one of the best ever. We'll go straight up. No handicap for you. How about that?
I appreciate it, Joe. Y'all have a great one, Dionne.
I love you, Mark. We love you. God bless you and your family, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Have a blessed day.
Bye-bye.
Guys, one of the greatest players to ever play at both the collegiate and the professional
Yes.
levels, and one of the classiest people you'll ever find. Guys, years ago, and I want to go off on a little rant, years ago, there was a big sneaker campaign saying, I am not a role model. Well, let me tell you something. As a parent of a son who played sports from the time he was 2-3 years old, got into karate, then t-ball, then basketball, then football, then wrestling, you name it, track and field, he did everything.
Did it all.
Role models are out there. And Mark Clayton, and I'm going to cry, is a role model because everything he did with class, integrity, respect for himself, respect for his teammates, respect for the game, even respect for opponents, guys. And let me tell you something. That is a very rare thing in this world, and it should be applauded. So thank you, Mark, for joining us, and hopefully we can get him back in a few weeks. He's on the golf course now. Guys, don't tell him, but I could beat him at golf. I'll limp on the field. The next thing you know, no. All right, guys, let's go, guys.
I think we should go into some.
Let's talk
Winners, games for today.
First of all, Dionne and I both won our free games yesterday. We're back on the winning streak. You know, I was winning. She dropped the game. She won a game. I dropped the game. We had a bad day. I think one day last week where we both pooped the bed. But, guys, we're winning again. Follow us. Who's going first today? You and me.
You are. So I want to know what you have on the premium side today at SportsMemo, what you have for your free play for everybody, because I am very excited about these games.
Well, baby, I love you, and I'm excited that you're excited. Maybe I'll make my son a little brother tonight. Now, listen, guys, I swept the board last night and grab a broom, folks, because tonight we're going to sweep that board again. I've got my Big Ten game of the week, my conference games of the week this season, 66% in college basketball. Guys, and hold on to your hats because I have uncovered another mistake made by the odds makers today in college hoops. My NCAA basketball odds makers mistake plays, that's a mouthful, have won 5 straight en route to an overall 18-3 run. Together, we will make the odds makers pay here. 2 big winners posted right now. Where? Your one-stop sports betting shop. I'm very excited. Sports Memo, get them both. Grab a broom because we're sweeping again. I've got a big free winner for you today, guys. Let's go with it.
Let's hear about
Sports fans, let's go over to the CAA where Bill and Mary William and Mary for you lay people out there. Will Bill and Mary travel to North Carolina to face Alon? Guys, it's past Thanksgiving. We know it was months ago, but let's talk turkey anyway. Sorry, my dogs are going nuts again. They're so excited about this game. Neither team here is going to be anywhere near the rankings, to say the least. Neither team is going to be a CAA contender. On both sides of the court, both squads, they own some of the college basketball's ugliest numbers, my friends. But this business isn't about good. It's about who covers. And I'll tell you what, one thing the Tribe can do is get us bettors paid. They've come in here covering 6 of the last 7, folks. They've had to face some pretty good opposition in the process as well. 3 double-digit scorers, several monster rebounders. They're going to keep this game very, very close, certainly closer than the point spread. The underdog is 4-1 ATS the last 5 meetings in the series. The road team, 5-2 the last 7. Like that, 5-2 the last 7. This is a boatload of points. Take them and sail away all the way to the bank. Bill and Mary covers this game. Guys, it's that time again. She's red hot on the free picks on the show. You won a couple in a row now?
I won a couple in a row. I also went 1-0 again last night with a big outright win with Marquette to bring my current college basketball hot streak to 13-4.
13-4?
Yes,
and
sir.
she won't even tell me who she's got today. I'm married to her. So I want you to know, Dionne, you're doing great work over at SportsMemo. You told everybody what you've been doing. What do you have on the board tonight, please, before you give out your free play for today?
Well, tonight I have 2 big NCAA basketball winners for you in my Crash the Boards play and my best bet, which are 100% this season. Right now, you can go ahead and go over to SportsMemo and get them both right now because they are already posted.
Go over to SportsMemo. She's red hot. And by the way, Dan, I love that hat. I feel like I'm doing the show with a gangster rapper. I love it. I love it. Dionne, you've won several free games in a row here on the show.
Yes.
Please, what do you have for everybody for today's free winner out there? I know they're on their edge of their seats.
No problem. So now, guys, Purdue comes in here 6th ranked team in the nation. But when they leave the confines of the Mackey Arena, they struggle. The Boilermakers are just 2-2 straight up and 1-3 against the spread in true road games this season. Moreover, the home team is 16-6 ATS the last 22 meetings in this series. The team has a very good offense, but so does Iowa, which ranks 5th nationally, posting over 83.1 points per game. The Hawkeyes have covered the last 2 meetings, including an early December matchup. The team is healthy. They have one of the strongest front courts in the conference and the best player on the floor here in forward Keegan Murray. Iowa is 5-1 ATS the last 6 as a home dog and 7-3 ATS the last 10 following a straight up win. So take the Hawkeyes here.
Taking the Hawkeyes. This is a good play. It really is. And that
It
Keegan
is.
Murray is a monster, guys. We've got a couple of things I'd like to bring up. First of all, you really do look cute today.
Thank you. Unfortunately, I can't wrap
You know, it's funny between her accent and my accent. She's from the Midwest. She's from Chicago. I'm from New York. I don't even know how we had a kid that speaks English. He come out speaking like Sanskrit. Guys, a few things real quick. Go over to the SportsMemo YouTube channel. Follow it, subscribe, please, man. Tons of free games every single day. We do shows every day. I do my football show every week. John Ryan does a ton of content. He's amazing. He's got some of the best over at Wager Dog and SportsMemo giving out free plays. Go over to SportsMemo. Also, follow the SportsMemo YouTube channel. There's tons of free content in there and just great stuff, great articles. They've got everything. All day long, they're posting some great stuff that's going to work out to your benefit. Guys, follow Dionne and myself. Dionne, what is your Twitter?
It is the First Lady of Vegas. And what is yours?
At Joe D'Amico wins. And anybody that comments on our shows, we will get back to you, whether it be right away or through the next few hours. We promise you that. We appreciate your support. This show is really getting some great responses, and the subscribers are going up and up, so we can't thank you enough. My friends, tune in every day for special guests and a ton of free winners. On behalf of Mr. Mark Clayton, SportsMemo, and us, the First Family of Las Vegas,
Good luck and have a winning day.
thank you.